Hi everyone, welcome to Ravishing site. I'm going to show you how to get this beautiful makeup look. Hi guys, Silverly here with Ravishing site, and I'll be teaching you how to do a natural glam look for the day. I broke a nail. I broke a few nails. I'll be fixing it soon. But let's get to it, why don't we? So first we're going to start off with my favorite eyebrow gel by NYX. So nice. And go ahead and brush your eyebrows and place them. I then use Il Makiage. It's a wonderful brand and they cater towards whichever skin tone you are. It's very accurate and I would recommend it for anyone looking for that perfect match and shade. I then go ahead and underline my eyebrows to make sure it's all covered and properly lined up. I then underline the other eyebrow and make sure it's exactly or symmetrical towards the first one. Underlining underneath your eyebrow is really good for the shape to make sure that it's lined properly and that you have a proper eyebrow placement. It also helps and shows that your eyebrows are neat even if you haven't gotten them done. Then I do the top of my eyebrows to make sure that my eyebrows don't look like they're floating. Bam! Look how cute my eyebrows look. What? And they're not even done yet. So if you follow along and continue, your eyebrows should, well, depending on your shape, should look the same. I now use my small applicator brush and I just apply some foundation between my eyebrows and on my forehead. Then I use this fluff brush to go ahead and mix in my foundation with my skin to make sure that it's more matte and not showing any creased lines from the makeup. Love. Blends in so well. Now just blend in everywhere else and make sure that it's blended well. I am now going to begin using this Milani Pure Gold palette. It has so many beautiful colors. At the moment, I'm using that last dark brown and I'm going to go ahead and rub it around my eye crease to give it a subtle look. Look at my cat. She's always up to something. What you do to one eye, you should definitely do to the other to make sure that it's even. Now I grab my Profusion palette and I like to use this palette and place my concealer within one of those holes so that way I have a proper mixture of my concealer, and it's like the easiest way to prep your concealer rather than having to constantly mix your concealers. Then I just line my eye with the concealer and create a crease. It's easy to create a crease with a small brush, so that way you have a proper definition for your eye. I create a very thin crease and then I open my eye widely to have a proper crease for my eye shape. Then I shade in the creases and make sure that it's suiting towards my eyelids. I then grab my fluff brush and I mat and prep the crease so that way it doesn't feel too much concealer on my eyelids. I then use my Milani Gilded Gold palette and I place the first last row on top of my eyelids. Like a surgeon should cut out the cancer. For those who just want to debate, with all her ideas and talents and strengths, she's sure to a beautiful fate. She's got priority. She don't got no time for me. No time for me. She's got priority. She don't got no time for me. She don't got no time for me. She's got priority. She don't got no time for me. She's got priority. I don't know about everyone else, but I hate that one of my eyes look bigger than the other. I'm not sure whether it's because of the way that I placed my makeup, but I am actually I grab my Profusion palette and a fluff brush and I place some black coloring on my eyelid on the ends to give it a smoky eye look. And what you do to one eye, you should do to the other. I go back and forth and making sure that I circular motion the black on my eye creases to give it that proper smoky look. I am now applying my Il Maquillage foundation on my face. I say Il Maquillage, sometimes it's Il Makeage, sometimes it's Il Mak. I'm not sure, but I really like the foundation. I really love the testing, the skin tone. It actually matches completely with my shade, and I absolutely adore this foundation brand. They did a really great job at testing and properly checking out your shade and your tone. I really enjoy it. So shout out to Il Maquillage. Make sure to properly get all of your creases and make sure to really blend that foundation. Then I'm going to grab my concealer and place it underneath my eyebrow. Now for the other side of my face. I place a bit of concealer underneath my eyes as well and on the crease of my nose. And I make sure that the concealer is 2 shades lighter when I'm doing a highlight for my face, because then it just looks more in tone, I guess, because not all of your face is the same tone anyhow. So you'd like for your underneath your eyes to be brighter, as well as the other highlighted areas. I highlight underneath my nose and on top of my lip, as well as my chin, and I usually do the sides of my face underneath my cheekbones. Oh yeah, let's not forget the middle of our nose and our forehead. Make sure to really blend in that highlight. And make sure to really clean up your face. Don't leave too much foundation and concealer on your face, because then your makeup looks cakey. You don't want cakey makeup. So to make sure to really blend it in. Don't mind me, I'm just listening to some music in the background. Then go underneath your eyebrow and make sure to really blend that concealer out as well, because you don't want your eyebrows to look fake. I always go back with my fluff brush underneath my eyebrows. I'm real meticulous about certain things, so I'll definitely go over my face a few times to make sure that it's truly blended. I'm now applying bronzer to my brush rather than bronzer to my face, because it fans out much more evenly if I put it to my brush rather than my face. And I truly love the way that the brush is angled, so that way I can properly place my bronzer underneath my cheekbones, around my chin, and of course on my nose, but that's later, and my forehead. And underneath my lips, on my chin. I'm then going to grab my Morphe blush, and this is one of my favorite blushes. It's so cute, and you don't really need too much. I like light blush if I'm going to do a classic regular face, and I love that it's evenly spread. It is dewy. It's more of a balm, but it's really nice. Then I grab my angled brush and I contour my nose. Nose contour is depending on your nose shape, so you can contour it straight down like I do, or you can go more triangular shape for a different nose contour, or if you want your nose to look a bit more bubbly or round, then you can just contour the bottom of your nose rather than elongating it. Me personally, I like to elongate my nose. It just looks cuter to me. I've tried different styles and this is my favorite style. Vogue. I then grab my eyeshadow brush and my Majestic Moonlight palette. There's 21 hexagons in there and 2 moons. I really like this palette. It has a lot of variety of glitter colors, and it has also some nice shades. I'm using this red shade underneath my eyes with my eyeshadow brush because I wanted to give off a slight bam with my look. Just a little something. I really like it. I think it's cute and different. And then I use my e.l.f. HD powder and I bake underneath my eyes. I only go underneath my eyes and my eyebrows and sometimes around my nose because I don't want to look too ghostly. You know, it's not very much my shade, but it does set very nicely. So I then grab a fluff brush and I just fluff all that excess powder away to make sure that it's not too white on my face. Yes, ma, get it, get it. I then grab my Profusion Shade and Glow Trio and I use my foundation brush, my foundation applicator brush, to place the highlight on my cheekbones, as well as my nose. I use my foundation applicator brush to apply highlight because it sits and it places the highlight exactly where I want it to be, rather than the highlight brush. The fluff brushes, for some reason, they don't put highlight properly. Like, I don't like them. I've tried many fluff brush highlight brushes and I don't like them. But I love a foundation applicator brush to apply highlight. I am now going to brush out my hair and properly set it and curl it. This is a process, so gather with me, people. Now that I finally brushed out my hair, I want to put this cute band on because it matches with my outfit and it's really cute. It's giving posh. I like to spray some Got2b spray on my hair a bit and then brush it out. Make sure that all of my small hairs aren't poking out. Super cute. And then I use a little bit of concealer or highlight and I just lightly highlight my I don't know what that was. I lightly highlight my hair and make sure that, yes, you see, that looks so much better. Super cute. And I just properly place my wig. So now I just like to do a few curls and style my hair prior to me leaving. I usually use a wand curler. I love this wand curler. This is my favorite wand curler because it comes with multiple different sizes, and I got it from the TikTok shop. Absolutely adore. I usually section my hair, although I just start from the back and work my way towards the front and curl any missing pieces that are not curled, and I'm ready to go. I truly love curling my hair, making sure I have a little bit of volume before I leave, and look how cute that came out. I also placed these cute little earrings. I thought they were very funky and gave off a slight disco vibe, so I was like, why not? Super cute. Yes, it so goes with the hairband. And then I line my lips with a dark brown or a black line, but very lightly. I have big lips, so bear with me. Making sure to line the side of my lips. Ta-da! Mwah. Then I grab my NYX butter gloss in pink and I just line my lips and fill them in. Super cute. I love that shade. So adorable. I was going to do red, but then I was like, you know what? Too much red. Let's just do a nice soft pink. But yeah, love it. Super cute. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm very glad to have made this. It's fun. If you followed the steps as I directed them, then you should have the same end result in your shade or tone. Yes. Bye. Loving. Mwah. This is me in the sunlight. Just wanted to show what it would look like. Bye. No one can stop us as we make this all ours. No breaks, no stop sign. You want more for this life? Want me to drop it? Yeah, drop it on you, baby. Yeah, drop it on you and have you upgraded. Want me to drop it?